Good morning, afternoon. Oh yeah, it's 12:20 Eastern Standard Time. Good morning. Oh my gosh, 4 people in the room. Hi, Christina. How are you doing today? I want to thank you guys for all of your love and your prayers, your wishes, your messages, your posts, your stickers, everything that you've been sending me. Thank you for the love and support. I was not going to post that video yesterday because I thought some people. Good morning, Collins. Good morning, Dairy Free Keto. How is everybody doing today? Don't forget to give a thumbs up on this video. It helps my channel grow, it boosts my algorithm, and helps, it kind of gives a message to YouTube that, hey, we like her. I'm feeling a little better in spirits. For those of you who don't know, I can't give details. We just lost a loved one. Thank you so much, Collins. Sarah, you're gonna have to tell me 100 times because my brain is. I made that cup, blah blah blah, because that's my brain most of the time. So I'm still feeling a little down in the dumps. It's probably going to be a while before I'm back to my cheery, joyful self. You know, just because this person wasn't legally family does not mean that I felt any less pain, you know? Like, she wasn't legally family by law, but she's been in my family for almost 20 years. She was like a stepmom to me. And I'm more so worried about my dad. And, at 84 years old, when you lose your partner, I don't care what age you are. Let me back that truck up. No matter what age you are, you don't have to be legally married to love somebody as if they were your wife. Sometimes people don't get married for legal reasons. Like sometimes people will lose health benefits if they get married. Sometimes people have spent their entire life maybe building an estate, and marriage just complicates those things. Thank you. Thank you. So I hate, I can't talk about her name, but I hate that people have said, well, they weren't really married, right? What does that matter? If you dated somebody for 15 years and they suddenly passed away in their sleep, wouldn't you be upset? I don't even have to know you 15 years. I could be an acquaintance at work that passed by your office a couple times in a year, and I would be hurt if that happened to you. Not only that, but I would feel compassion for your family members and knowing how dearly they're going to miss you. And then, of course, having a father who's 84 years old, I worry. I worry. She was part of his routine. She was part of his life. She loved him and he loved her very much. And I think that he's going to be very lonely. And then there's very part of me that worries about the decline that may occur. We see this in married couples all the time. We see this in elderly couples all the time. One spouse dies and the other one backslides at a rapid pace. And I am fearful of that. I'm fearful of that. But I am holding on tight to God, and I just know He's going to get through this. So this video is going to kind of be all over the place, I understand, for those of you who can't say. Because I'm going to be doing some things here. One of the ways to get your YouTubers' attention, and I hate doing this because I'm not begging for money. I'm not begging for money. But one of the ways to get your YouTubers' attention as your YouTuber gets bigger and they get a chat going and you've got chats going up. I mean, I'm not that big yet, but always throwing them a super chat. Set up a PayPal account, $1. Send them $1. Now, if you send them a super chat, they only get half of that. Hello, Keto Grace, how are you? So, anyway, When you are participating in a big YouTuber's channel, they have that little dollar sign down there in the chat. And a lot of times, if you want to be noticed by your YouTuber, go ahead and hit that. But because I'm kind of a small YouTuber, I really don't have that issue yet. But please know that as the channel grows, hi Cindy, hi Beth Ann, hello. As my channel grows, it may become incredibly difficult for me to keep up with the chat. Some of my beautiful moderators are here. So let me show you what I found today. It was on clearance, $16.99. Now, normally I don't, hi there, Michelle, how are you? Normally I do not do this. I haven't had to do magnesium citrate in a long time, but I have been extremely constipated. I'm talking horrible constipated. So it's probably not a good time to start a live video and drink this. Thank you, Beth Ann. Thank you for the prayers. All right, so yesterday, you guys are gonna say, yeah, Christine, you know. So you guys are gonna see in my daily vlog, I'm still gonna do a daily vlog today. You guys are gonna see that I went way over my budget. Way over my budget. I ate 3,500 calories yesterday, but I kept it keto. Everything I ate was keto friendly. Everything that I ate was clean, but I ended up the day with almost 100 carbohydrates total. Now my net carbs were like around 40 something, but I had like 100 total carbs. So I'm thinking that I am out of ketosis. My fat grams were like 200 and something, and my protein grams were almost 200. So yesterday was a ridiculous day for me. There was no weight loss, but I ate out of stress and I ate out of anxiety. Now I've been saving these last few Mojo strips for an occasion just like this. These strips are like $49 for 50 of them. But right now, my husband and I have some things going on in our life that we are really scaling back our budgets. We're really scaling back on money. And this is just something that it's nice to have. It's a great tool to have. But do you need these strips to lose weight on keto? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right. So if you're squeamish, look away. If I'm squeamish, look away. Oh, I hate when that happens. It didn't work. All right, we're gonna go again. Let me make sure. Oh. What is going on? Okay, that did not go deep enough. I'm hoping. Okay. I'm being a big chicken. There we go. Okay, got it. Hello, Amanda. Thank you for your message the other day. I believe you messaged me. Esposito. Used to go to school with a Patty Esposito. I don't know. I would have told you that I was out of ketosis, but there I am at 0.7. How is it that I could eat 100 total carbs yesterday and still be in ketosis? How does that happen? Hello, Miss Karen, my beautiful friend. Hello, Karen. Everybody say hi to Karen. Karen's been sending me these messages, mile for Mel. So many of you have been doing a mile for Mel, and that is so incredibly sweet. It is. Today I'm having a little bit of trouble with my heart, but I talk about it in my daily vlog. Okay. So if I have to get up and run, I honestly didn't think about it. All I could think about today when I was at the health food store was that I had to poop and I haven't pooped in several days and that my stomach is hurting. I know people are like, oh, why are you talking about pooping? Because it's a natural thing. And sometimes on keto, we can have problems pooping. And I don't normally have problems. I'm normally pretty regular, but for whatever reason, stress, whatever, it's been, Yeah, it's painful. I'm not trying. Yes, I'm not trying to be too personal. And if some of you are if you're sensitive to this kind of conversation and you get sick, plug your ears for the next few minutes. So I literally, the last time I went, number 2, I was bleeding. I was bleeding. It was so hard. It felt like I was pooping razor blades. It was so incredibly painful. So painful. And then you're in there and you feel like you're making progress and ploop, a little tiny freaking turd this big comes out like a rabbit poo. I have seen rabbit poo turds bigger than the turd that I produced that cut my butthole on the way out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I didn't even think about it. I was so excited about finding, sorry, there's no easy way to say that. So I was so excited to find the watermelon calm citrate. And I mixed this up and I started my live video and I'm thinking to myself, that's probably not good timing, Melanie, because typically this magnesium citrate for me, only takes about 20 minutes to start working. I'll drink slowly. I'm glad I can amuse you. Money, 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 money. So I have a bunch of you that are regulars on my channel in here right now. And what I guess I want to ask you, how interested would you be in me starting a savings envelopes, saving systems, being frugal? I will tell you all the things I'm doing. I will full disclosure all the things that I'm trying. Oh no. Am I still froze, Collins? Hold on. Oh crap. Let me do this. Am I still frozen? Okay. I forgot to connect to Wi-Fi when I'm at home. So I don't know. I mean, and I let all of you know. I want to let all of you know. So this year, because I'm getting so close to retirement, because I'm having heart issues. Yes, because I'm having heart issues, there's the very real fear that my career could end a lot sooner. I'm not talking about death, hopefully, but I'm saying there could come a time where I can no longer physically do my job. I mean, that's a reality for me. That's a reality. I would lose a 20-year career. It's very scary. So, I want to start a video series preparing for retirement. And I would do full disclosure, like I'm not going to tell you what I make, but see, I don't carry a lot of cash on me ever. But every week, every time I get paid, I will take out I pay all my bills. I do my budget. Because I only get paid every 2 weeks, I have to be incredibly smart when it comes to budgeting. Because some months I get 2 paychecks in a month, some months I get 3 paychecks in a month, but then the bills that are due on the 14th, because I got paid on the 30th of last month, I'm not getting another check until after those bills are due. So I constantly have to be aware of what I owe and when that bill comes in. But what I started in the beginning of this year with my New Year's resolutions was an envelope savings system. So just to give you an idea, I have this one, which is called Emergency Fund. This one, which is Barn. We got to finish the pole barn. This one, which is windows. I want new windows because I have single pane windows. My house was built in the late 1990s and it has those single pane windows which aren't very energy efficient. Yes. Hello, Miss Cheryl. How are you today? Dental. closet. I want to do closet systems in all the closet. And what I thought that I could do to make this series more interesting is maybe one payday, instead of just every 2 weeks talking about my envelopes, maybe I take you one project at a time and we take one envelope at a time and we talk about what that's going to cost. We talk about maybe ways that we can save money. How can we reduce the cost of that? Hey, Tracy. Bathrooms, which may open me up to doing some videos on totally redoing my house. I have 19 people in the room. I have 9 likes, thumbs up. You don't have to lose my video to go on and give me a thumbs up, please. Medical. That is specifically for my pacemaker surgery that I'm going to have. I have to have my pacemaker changed about every 8 to 10 years. So even though my insurance right now covers the majority, I think last time I still had to come up with $2,800 out of pocket. So that's what that's for. Kids, that's for when they call and say, I need gas money. They never do, but just in case they do. At the end of the year, we decided that whatever we've saved in the kids' fund will go towards Christmas, birthdays, whatever. Retirement. Vacation. Fence. Since my privacy fence around my pool is falling down. Yes. Yes, Christina, that would be the perfect collaboration for us. We could do a keto collective collaboration on envelope systems. Yes, you could join right on in, Darlene. Just let me know who's interested, who already does these envelope systems. Okay, and then auto. Now, I just paid off my car. I just paid off. But what I'm doing is I'm dedicating a certain amount of money to this envelope every month so that when major repair comes up, I've got the money and the budget to handle it. And I'm not struggling. Also, oh my gosh, Amanda, thank you so much for that you're my first super chat ever. First super chat, Amanda. Amanda is my first super chat ever. Thank you, Amanda, but you're supposed to put a message there. So I love that. I've never seen it. It was like bright yellow. I'm like, oh, that was crazy. Thank you. So here's what I do. After my bills are paid, and that includes budgeting $25 in gas a week to go back and forth to work. I have a 40-mile commute one way, but that's thank you, and I appreciate you. I wouldn't be here without you guys, right? That is my first super chat. I'm so excited. I'm so overwhelmed, really. Made my whole day. Okay, so I take out a certain amount of cash, and then at the end of the 2 weeks when I'm going to get paid again, any cash that I have left over, I throw in this as an envelope. And today I went and cashed in $50 in $1 bills. 50 bucks. And then plus I had these, right? I like to keep a few singles in there. Thank you, Charlotte. Oh my God, you guys. That is a lot of money. And I never expect that much. And please put your comments, questions. You know, that's what that super chat is for. It grabs the attention of your YouTuber, and like, let's say that your question gets lost in the chat, because when we're doing a live video, we can't keep up with the chat. Most of us have the camera so far away from us, we can't keep up with what's happening in the chat. That's why we have moderators. And please, that is your chance to ask. And most YouTubers will finish their thought and they'll go right to your question. So please take advantage of that. That's what I'm here for. If you have something that maybe I don't talk about, as long as it's not too personal, or as long as it doesn't betray a family member or something talking about a subject, I am an open book. You guys know that. I'm actually writing an open book about my life, which I'm going to work on this weekend. Okay. All right. So what I did was this week I had like $4 or $5 left over, and I just keep sticking it in this envelope. And then when I get a large amount of $1 bills, I look like I strip for a living. And you know what's funny is I actually told the girl there, she looked at the big stack of ones and I said, I'm a stripper. I do pretty good. The look on her face was priceless. And then I had to tell her I was kidding, but I really wanted her to believe that. She did the whole looked me up and down my body, like, how is it that someone's paying you to get naked? I did. With a stone cold, I walked up and I went, I did really well this week stripping. I did really well. I need $50 in fives, please. Straight face. Okay. I know, God, I'm trying to be good. Okay. Yes, there's a market for everything. They do. They do. Okay, so this is unrelated. It is related to a weight loss channel. I'm not judging, okay? I'm not judging. Some of you people may follow. There was this lady that had a mukbang video. And every day, this woman's like 500 pounds. And you couldn't tell the difference between her chin and her chest. It was just like, I'm thinking to myself, oh, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. I was thinking to myself, she can't possibly breathe. How does she breathe with all that fat around her neck? Roll after roll after roll, and her hair was unkept, and I don't know who she was, but she's sitting at the table and eating this humongous plate of spaghetti. And these people are cheering her on. They're asking her to describe the food. She's chewing with her mouth open and smacking. And I was completely, okay, I'm sorry. I was grossed out by her weight. I was grossed out by her weight. I was like, oh my God. I felt bad for her. But I was angry at those people in that room. And honestly, if I didn't think I would have probably gotten death threats, I would have said, why are you doing this, sweetheart? Don't do this. They were literally applauding as she's eating herself to death. Oh my gosh, I know, it's so great. Christina, I love you too. Oh my God, you guys are crazy today. I can't do mukbangs. But why would you? See, you know what? You know what I'd love to do? You know what I'd love to do? Hi, Lorraine. Thank you for sending me a friend's request. I'm glad to have you as my friend. When I watch My 600-Pound Life, I get angry at the family. Those people would not eat if you did not bring them the food, period. The family needs an intervention. And I don't give a crap how much you cuss at me. If I'm your mama and you are 600 pounds and your life is in danger, I am not going to bring you a freaking fudge brownie. I don't care how much you cry. I'll make you some keto peanut butter cookies. I will bring you a smart cake. I will figure out how to do cream cheese frosting that's keto friendly. Why is the live drive beneath the video hard to watch both? I don't understand. I don't understand. Could you explain? I've stopped. Could you explain that to me? That the chat is underneath the video? I don't understand what that means. Hi, Barb. Hi, Barbo. You need to change the layout. Yes, I'm on my phone. I don't think I can do that from here, can I, Karen, without losing this live stream? Turn your phone to the side. It is on the side. It's on landscape. Is it on the right? Okay. Hold on. How about now? How about now? Hello, Sarah. I turned my, I don't know. I turned my phone. Normal. Oh, okay. I still turned my phone. I didn't flip myself upside down. Yes, Lorraine says, Wendy, turn your phone, sweetheart. Okay, so you guys see I've got my coin wraps. You guys see I've got my coin wraps here. I need to get some more. But my husband and I also, we take our change and we throw it in a jar every day when we empty our change. And then about once every couple months, I come in and I roll up the change. And I mean, this isn't just pennies. Right now, I have like $12 in pennies rolled up. Melanie turns your back. You need me to turn my phone back? Has it messed it up? Am I upside down? I'm so new with this live chat thing. I'm trying to be in a good mood. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's get back to the money envelope system, and then I'll do like a launching video my next payday. So basically I have this in my safe. This is in my safe. Okay, so I keep this in my safe, and then every payday, if I have any cash left from the previous payday, hello, Miss Tanya, I stick it in this envelope. And when I get a lot, enough to distribute between all of my envelopes, then I do like I did today. And what I do is I prioritize back to the coins. Yes. Last year, my husband and I rolled up about $390 in change. Right now, this year so far, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. So far this year I have $57 in coins. No, I don't do that. So I have most of my bills come directly out of my paycheck. Directly out. I have my bills set up in a way where the first paycheck of the month, I pay the water bill, the light bill, the cable bill, and car insurance and my phone payment. And then the second, I pay mortgage, trash bill. Hi, Joanne. Good morning. So once all of those bills are paid, and let's say I have, as a matter of fact, I'll be right back. You can't see any numbers on here. And you'll have to excuse my very sloppy handwriting. I still keep a checkbook register. So like out of this paycheck, there's a retirement party at work coming up. I $50 for that. I paid $50 to Citrus Cardiology when I went for my cardiology payment. My water bill was $15. I know I'm old school. I owed $13 on a hospital bill that I've now paid in full. Duke Energy, that's my electric utility, is $225. So you can see once, and then one of my coworkers, Chris, their house burnt to the ground. They lost everything, so I donated $40 to a fund for them. And so after everything's paid, that leaves me $470 left. Now, with that being said, I don't get paid for 2 more weeks, and I have not taken grocery money or gas money out of this. So typically, my husband and I, what we did is we took our bills and we divided the amount. So let's just say $2,000 a month is what it cost. Hi, Coco. Good morning. So if it's $2,000, if we have $2,000 a month in bills, he takes $1,000, I take $1,000, and then, whatever's left over is our own. My husband and I actually do not have one single joint account. We keep our finances completely separated. It works for us, okay? I can tell you that in the 5 years we've been together, we have never once had a fight about money. We've never fought. And I guess because my ex-husband did me so dirty, and all we ever did was fight about money, because my ex-husband was a spender and I'm a thrifty person. I'm the saver. I'm the financially responsible. I don't get my nails done. I don't wear a bunch of fancy stuff. I buy generic perfumes. I buy generic costume jewelry. I don't spend a lot of money. I'll do that. Thank you. Hey, Turtle Trifecta, 3 pounds. All right, let me get my board, Barb. Let me go get a magnet. Barb, I'm going to pick your magnet. Let me find you on the board. So here we go, guys. So far, Nacine O'Brien has met her 3, and Barb O has met her 3, and you have your beautiful turtle shell. Way to go, Barb. Way to go. Okay, so my husband and I, we've separated all of our bills. He pays this, and then I pay this, but each one of us are paying an equal amount of money. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not up. Oh, so sorry, Coco. Don't forget the thumbs up. I got 23 people in the room and only 15 likes, unless it's just I haven't refreshed. Okay, so back to the envelopes. So my husband and I, so what I do is you see I have $400 left, and that has to take care of groceries and gas money between now and 2 weeks from now. And then, of course, extras, like if I want to order something off Amazon, if I want to, whatever. But I've got a plan that I want to encompass in this new financial series that I want to start. Because one of the things that really ticks me off is when someone says, "You're so lucky you have a nice house." Well, I had to work 2-3 jobs to get this house. I had to keep immaculate credit. Yes, I was a single mom. I didn't get welfare. I didn't get nothing. You know what I did? I worked my butt off and I saved pennies. I didn't go out and I didn't buy myself anything extravagant. And I drove broke down cars, and I lived very frivolously for a long time using a system much like this to save up that first $4,000. And then I always ask myself about every 3 to 6 months, what am I doing financially? And is there anywhere I can cut corners? Is there anywhere I can pull an extra? Like I'm getting ready. Oh, thank you. I'm getting ready to cut the cord on cable, which will save me $147 a month. That's what I pay for basic freaking cable. Basic cable. Nothing else. Nothing. $147. I pay almost as much for 1 hour of television a day, which is about all my husband and I have time to watch, as I do for my entire house in electricity. I pay almost the same amount. It's crazy. And so I have great Wi-Fi. I am lucky. I do have, I think, Spectrum Wi-Fi, and I've got like the fastest Wi-Fi here. Everybody in the house can stream while we've got movies downloading from Amazon. I mean, it's crazy. Yes, I'm getting ready to cut cable. So my husband and I this weekend are going to look into that. And so, yeah, we have a Fire Stick. Yes. We have a Fire Stick. I'm not the TV watcher in our family. My husband is. I do have a couple guilty pleasures. I do watch The Walking Dead. There's this new game show on Spin the Wheel where they take people who have been recognized for being a hero and they have a chance to win this money. It's a really intense game. Spin the Wheel, I think is what it's called. I do watch there's a new, it's like an American Idol, but it's for, yes, Darlene, you know what it is. It's like an American Idol for comedians. That is a good show. We really love that one. And then we watch America's Got Talent. Yes. My husband is me. I barely watch TV. I don't give a crud. I'll find something on Netflix. I'll find something on my computer. Yeah, we're getting ready to cut the cable. So let me get back. So I have my box here. I'm going to do a full legitimate intro to this video. Next payday, I'll start the series since several of you are interested. So you can see my checkbook. This checkbook, everything out of this checkbook is strictly for bills. This is strictly for my donations, my Discover card. This is for, the cardiologist, the doctor. This is for bills. This is for the house, the mortgage, the light bill, the water bill, trash, whatever needs to be paid out of there, the pool guy. Yeah, I have a subscription to Netflix. I share it with my daughters. We don't have a joint account, but we do understand that we are really taking a lot, because my husband and I are two different creatures financially. I am a saver, he is a spender. And because I will be retiring before he does, because I'm older than him, I'm going to be retired before he is. So at some point, we're going to have to combine some accounts. It's going to be hard for me to let go of control. There's nothing to say that I can't be the one in control. But I also believe that there's got to be a happy medium, because one of the mistakes I made in my first marriage is never having fun. It was always about, oh no, we don't have $1,000 in our savings. We can't go out to the movies tonight. We can't have a date. We can't celebrate our anniversary. I literally got so anal retentive about saving money that I cut all the fun out of our life. So I am aware we need to find a happy medium, but we've got a while. Yes, I've been talking to a financial advisor, but it's in the good Lord's hand right now. The way my heart is and the way my cardiologist, I may not be able to continue working. I don't know. Only God knows. And that's okay, because he's got a plan, and his plan is way more feasible than mine will ever be. I always screw stuff up. All right, so we're going to go back to these. And what I do is I say, okay, emergency. Yes, I am. She got the whole world in her hands. She got the whole world in her hands. She got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Yes, I remember that from being a kid. Okay, so the emergency fund is looking a little light. I'm not going to share with you how much I have in these envelopes but you know what? I have his ebook, Financial Future. I just have not read it yet. So the emergency envelope is an important envelope to me. So out of the $50 that I turned into $5 bills this morning, I'm definitely going to make sure that I put one there. The barn is a house project. It's not 100%. I found these on Amazon. They were only $6 and something, and I have Amazon Prime, so there was no shipping. It was like $6. Okay, the windows is an important project, and let me explain to you why the windows is important to me. I'm actually going to do $10 because by changing out the windows, I'm going to reduce my electric bill. The windows are going to be an expensive. It's going to cost me somewhere in the neighborhood of $8,000 to do the windows in here. The windows are going to do a couple things for us. Number one, they're going to bring down our electric bill. So when I hit retirement and I am on a lower fixed income, that will actually help me incredibly. Now understand that if there were a dire emergency, none of these envelopes would matter. I would take whatever I needed out of them. However, it is nice to have a system where you can do this. So the windows is a very important one to me because by changing out the windows, number one, we make our house more hurricane safe. Number two, we help control our electric costs because our electric bill ranges between $150 and $250 a month. You know, in the summer months, it can get upwards to $250. So if by spending the money to upgrade my home, have beautiful functional windows, if I can knock $20 a month off my electric bill, then, you know, I'm actually getting my investment back. It also increases the resale value of my home to go from contractor grade single pane windows to new energy efficient storm windows. So I'm going to win all the way around on that one. Dental is important to me, but not as important as some of the other. So I have some singles here. I'm going to throw $2 into that and put that in that pile. The reason that dental isn't as important is because I have a credit card that as long as I use it at least once a year to make a purchase, it's interest free for 3 months. So even if I had a catastrophic cost and it was $900 for a tooth or it was $2,000, I would have 3 months of interest free. So by me starting an envelope for my dental, that could go towards the first payment. It could go towards the lump sum, whatever the case may be. The dental insurance where I work costs about $30 a month, and it doesn't cover a lot. So you end up spending somewhere around $400 a year, and it still doesn't cover everything. Whereas I can go cash, as a cash customer, I can go to a dentist and for about $125, I can get my teeth cleaned. That doesn't usually include x-rays. However, there are a lot of dental facilities that if you are a first-time customer, they'll do your first x-ray exams for free. So there you go. Yes. All right, closets. The closets are going to be a very low cost job. Now, I can redo each one of these closets the way that I want them. I'm talking about hardwood cabinets, people. I'm talking about having, like, when you walk into the closet, it's going to be like beautiful. It's just going to be beautiful. I don't like being able to see the rods. I want everything to have a cabinet door. I want the beautiful baskets that pull out to put things in. Really organized. But the closet system that I want is probably going to cost upwards around $1,200 for the 2 big closets, and then about $600 for the small one. But because I'm going to start with the master bedroom, I'm doing 1 closet at a time. I'm only going to dedicate a few dollars to that because it's not something that has to be done. However, that will also increase the value of my home, but it's not a priority. If I were to have a dental emergency, I would wipe out this closet fund and put it in one of the other envelopes. Bathrooms. I want to remodel my bathrooms. That's going to be very expensive. That's a very big, expensive project. So I'm going to take $10 and put it in the bathroom remodel. The reason I say that is for those of you who have been friends with me for a while, you know that what they did was when they sold this house, they painted over ceramic tile and now the paint's coming off. So I've got Pepto-Bismol pink bathrooms. I don't even need to say anything else. And now the paint's chipping off. It just looks really dirty. It looks really gross. So I need to retile my bathrooms. Yeah, it's this color pink. Medical. Medical is super important because I know that in the next 5 years, 5 to 8 years, I need another pacemaker, which is going to cost me about $2,800 for my portion of the payment. So even though I've got 2.5 years, think about that, $2,800 divided by 24. In all reality, I need to be saving about $100 a month. We're just going to leave that at that. I'm going to throw a couple dollars in here for the kids. This is the kids' fund. They don't ever come and ask for money, but in the event that one of them were to have a tragedy, major car repair, they were to be evicted from their home, they had a major medical with no insurance, I want to make sure I have some money to take care of them. Retirement is super important to me, so $10 will go in this envelope. Vacation is super important to me, so $10 will go in this envelope. Now the two envelopes that I have left are fence and auto. So what I will do is next payday, when I get my cash, I will make sure that I hit those envelopes and make sure I put something in there. But other than that, that is my cash envelope system. That's a little bit about how I determine what money goes where, what makes that determination. And then in the safe it goes. That's how I do it. I can't thank you enough for the super chats today. That's crazy. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years. I've been monetized since April. I've had many of live streams. I've never once had anyone, let alone 3 of you, come off a $10 super chat. That's crazy. I love you guys so much for that. And I think what I'm going to start doing is talking a lot about being a YouTuber and money that I'm making doing YouTube. But I think I'm also going to incorporate segments. Yes, Barb, that would be so fun. That would be so fun. It would actually be a segment that I would really like. And I really want to go in depth. Like each one of these envelopes has a check register on it. It has a check register on it. So you can literally, like I could sit down today and I could say on 8/9 deposit, and I could put the amount and just keep the totals on the back here. I mean, I like it. I like it. And a lot of people might say, well, why isn't your money in the bank? Because I don't trust banks. And I have a fireproof, waterproof safe. But anyway, I've got some projects coming up that I'm going to be getting into, and I can't talk about them now. But when they come to fruition and they start becoming lucrative, when I start making money, I'm going to get a book, a budget book, or I'm going to make a budget book out of an Excel spreadsheet. And I'm going to start talking about how did I get the money to put in this? How did I get the money? Did I save anything by cutting anything? No, they're only fireproof up to 30. This one's fireproof up to 1900 degrees for an hour. But I also bought the fireproof bag. Let me show that to you. I'll show it to you. They make these fireproof bags that you can keep sensitive documents in. They're heat proof. So I keep like birth certificates in here, vehicle registrations, vehicle titles. Yeah, like I said, Karen, I mean, in a total loss, I'm so sorry that happened to you. It's a total loss. But you can see this, it's a fireproof bag. So not only is my stuff in a fireproof safe, but it's in a fireproof bag, and I have it against an exterior wall in my house. If you've ever been to a house, see, I'm out of breath. If you've ever been to a house that, I got this, look on Amazon under fireproof document bags. It was pretty expensive, but to me it's worth it because I have passport. Well, I'm getting a passport. I have birth certificates in here, social security cards, titles, registrations for vehicles, our marriage certificate, things like that. A copy of our insurance. Every year I take the old one out and put our new insurance in there, for our home coverages, things like that. But if you've noticed, when you see a house that burns to the ground, usually the exterior wall is standing. So I have the safe on an exterior wall. Yes. Well, actually, you know what I do, Karen? I actually have my husband, we have a copy of our insurance. We have a copy of, like, the certificate you get when you get your driver's license, and it gives you the receipt for your driver's license. We keep photocopies of all of that at our work in a locked file at our work. So if my work burns down, we still got copies here, and at my husband's work, if my husband's work burns down. And every year I also do a walk around my house, and I do a camera about, and I do a camera. I'm also thinking about doing a safety deposit box. But every year I also do an insurance walk around because we buy new stuff all the time. I mean, for Christmas this year, we got a 60-inch, it's like a $900 TV we got for Christmas. Yeah. All right. Bye, Darlene. Have a good day. Thank you for coming in. But I'm getting ready to start doing a virtual yard sale. Facebook has what's called a Facebook marketplace. Instead of doing a big yard sale like I was planning to in October, I'm just going to start pulling items individually and selling them. All of the money from those items will also go into my savings. And I will start talking a little bit about what I made off those. I'm going to really get detailed on this. So I was going to start a second channel, but with as hard as it is now, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble breathing. As hard as it is now to start a new YouTube channel. Okay, so if you go to the About Me on my home page, if you go to About Me, you can click on that, and I actually have a link to my Instagram, a link to my Facebook. You can find me there. But so I was gonna start another channel, but I thought instead of doing that, I'm just gonna start a segment. I'll start a playlist, and I'll start putting all of the videos in one playlist. Oh, you're welcome, Barb. I look forward to your friend request. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm actually having trouble right now. I just feel weak, out of breath. And so, my heart rate's not, I don't know what's going on. I feel really tired. So I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to go rest for a bit. It's just been a stressful week. Thanks for hanging out with me. Definitely get yourself one of these fireproof bags as an added security. And then I got to go put all this back in the safe. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. And for those of you with the super chats, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you. That helps me so much with this channel. Thank you. Bye. Bye.